Birthday banana. Birthday banana. Birthday banana. Birthday banana.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
It's hard to believe an entire year has already passed. 1 year of first smiles, first laughs, sleepless nights, and feelings we didn't know we would have. Today, we took time away from our jobs to slow down, reflect, and celebrate the incredible impact this little boy has already had on our lives. We wanted his first birthday to be more than memorable. We wanted it to be meaningful. One day, when Callan watches this, we hope he understands something that we were still learning ourselves. That the greatest gifts in life are the ones from God that we can't see. Time, joy, and love. We hope these moments to help shape him into a capable, compassionate, and dependable man. Because long after the presents are forgotten, we believe the most valuable things we leave behind are the moments we chose to spend together.
Happy birthday!
Your friends are here for your birthday.
Moo cow.
Moo cow.
Can you say moo?
Moo. Yeah, you've not seen these kind of balloons before. They just keep going back up, don't they? Oh yeah, that's fun. So here we are, the morning of Callan's birthday, and we are packing and trying to get things together. Ashton, what did adventures look like for us before Callan?
Much simpler, more spontaneous. We just kind of got in a groove of what we needed and what needed to be packed, and we knew it, and it was just like a running list that we knew what to grab. Not saying that we don't know how to do that with Callan, because I mean, we are pretty simple and easy to get things together, but it just takes a lot of time and more preparation, which I'm definitely not very good at. I'm definitely a just kind of do it at the last minute kind of person. Don't really think ahead very much. And so that's the toughest part for me, at least, is trying to get things together while he might not necessarily be in the best mood, or not wanting to cooperate, or wants to be held. And so just balancing and getting everything is definitely the hardest part.
And as you can tell, she can't do two things at once because she stopped what she was doing to say all of that. But yeah, for me, definitely, same thing. I am a minimalist at heart. So for me, packing the bare minimums, throwing it in a bag. I'll wear the same pair of shorts all day if I'm hiking 20 miles, and then I'll wear them back home on a 2-hour drive. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So I keep things simple so I can just go enjoy the moment that is the most important moment of that day. It's the journey, right? And then I'll come what may with the rest of it. But yeah, the simplicity of not having a bigger list and hearing him cry when he's irritable or he's needing us at the moment. Those were some big things. Yeah. So this is the Osprey Poco Premium backpacking bag that we recently bought. Callan is... I'm vlogging! Callan is able to sit upright with his head control now, so we opted to buy one of these because we obviously want to go on more adventures, and we plan on it. And today is going to be the first bigger adventure for sure, and we're looking forward to it. So, and as you can tell, It packs up really easy. Something else we like to bring. Not necessarily for hiking, but for just the travel day itself. This is a camp chair that Ashton found for like $10. It folds out just like our camp chairs, and the tabletop sits right on it once you lock it into place. And Callan sits there and has lunch or whatnot, and it really keeps him focused on task. So for the amount of space that it takes up and the headache, the minimal headache that it gives, it's definitely worth its weight to throw in here. Hey, I have another question.
What you got?
Did either of us worry that this part of our life would change with Callan? Like the adventure part? I know what I can. I have to say.
Worried about it more than I think I do and did. Like I said, I'm just gonna go with the flow. So like, if it happens, it happens. It's not the end of the world for me if it doesn't happen. Like obviously we want to get him out and still do things. Don't want to stay at home and not do anything.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too terribly worried about it because I knew we would still go places. It's just to the degree as to which we go to places has changed, and which I think you might struggle with that more because you like the big adventures and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm fine with small adventures.
I definitely struggle with it more than you. I do like bigger adventures, longer hours on the trail, whether it's biking or hiking. And when you have a 1-year-old now, hey Oakman, good boy. When you have a 1-year-old now, it does change that because their tolerance to the environment is not like yours if you're trained to your environment, right? So it's been a tough mental battle for me, and having to accept the differences that come with wanting a child and having a child and caring for a child, but also still staying true to your own nature with feeding your soul for adventure and new experiences and new sights and smells and long car rides or long hikes. So
he doesn't like the car seat, so.
Oh, Callan? I was about to say I'm fine with the car seat.
Yeah. Cal doesn't like the car seat, so also long rides, not always optimal. Sometimes he'll fall asleep and have a good nap. Sometimes he does not. And
they used to be like super enjoyable for just her and I. When we first started getting to know each other and dating, every weekend we went to a new waterfall in Tennessee, one of which we're going to today for Callan's birthday. Shh.
It's been a while since we've been to it, so hopefully it's earthquake hasn't happened in
It's been 6 years since we've been here. And yeah, it's just it's definitely different because we used to do that when we were younger.
It is valid to say younger because we were younger.
Wow, 6 to 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And car rides were more fun. The music was loud, enjoyable. We didn't have to care for someone in the back or hearing them cry and try to like see why if we could help them. As you can hear, he's a little irritable right now. So
it's almost nap time, so we're trying to line leaving with nap time. That's typically how we try and line our car rides up.
Right.
So we can have the best time possible.
Yeah, so let's get back to packing. Smile! Smile, birthday boy. Yes. You don't know what adventure waits for you for the day, okay? So, why don't we get in the car seat and we can enjoy a nice, quiet ride. As quiet as it can be. Finally got Callan to sleep, or rather, he put himself to sleep. And we are 1 hour and 10 minutes away from the trailhead. was really tough getting out the door. It took what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Which made me think of a question. What is harder now about getting outside the door since we've had Callan?
Just trying to take into account that he is, also a human being and has his own emotions, and
Right.
accounting for those, and just accepting that he's more than likely going to cry at some point, going to be irritable at some point, might not have a good time at some point, and just being okay with that and still pressing forward to get out the door and still go do things can be draining, especially if you're already tired and you're trying to get everything together, get him in the car seat, out the door, and of course you obviously optimally would love for him to be smiling the whole time, giggling, understanding what you're saying of, oh, we're going somewhere, but he's one, so he doesn't.
Some of my favorite memories don't come from vacations or expensive destinations. They come from ordinary mornings that begin with a simple decision to go. I've learned that adventure doesn't have to be extraordinary to change us. Sometimes all it takes is leaving behind our routines long enough to notice what we've been missing. That's what we hope these family adventures become. Not an escape from life, but a reminder of what matters most.
We're getting charged for the hike because he's going to be taking so many steps.
He'll take maybe at least 5.
He'll take 5 down there.
What's in here? Another car?
Another bite. That potassium, boy, that is a big bite. What are you going to do with that?
Probably spit some out.
You going to chew that? Mm. Banana. Yeah. Get your arms in. Good job, man. Ah. Ah.
Locked and loaded.
We'll go to the right. Should be a 3-mile loop and about 400 feet elevation gain. Should be a good time. Callan, are you pumped? Tell everyone you're pumped. There's Mom. Hey, see, wave. See, can you wave? He's excited. He's excited. Yeah, he waved. I said this pack is nice. Ooh, slippery.
Oh, God. Oh, thanks.
Callan, how much do you weigh now? 23 pounds? 24 pounds? We probably have 8 pounds of gear. So what is that? 35-ish pounds, including the water. What do you think? Whoa, I'm halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Name that album. I'm 99.2% sure it is called Slippery When Wet. Do you see what I did there? She doesn't laugh at my jokes. So, my answer to your question earlier about what are we going to do if it starts to rain? We are probably just going to put a towel over us and hope for the best. Did you pack a towel?
No.
I didn't pack a towel.
I didn't pack a towel.
We are not putting a towel over us. So, what is one thing you hope Callan gets from doing these things with us, such as hiking?
The enjoyment of the journey, whether it be good, bad, roller coaster, tough, sad, to enjoy the journey, even though a lot of times the end is what we're after, and to try things that you are uncomfortable with, nervous about, don't know entirely. Just have the tenacity and grit to do uncomfortable things, and knowing that through being uncomfortable, good things can happen and do happen and will happen, and just thriving in that and being willing to do hard things.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly with what you just said. I could not have said it better myself. I definitely want him to, especially as a man in today's modern world, where convenience and comforts and excessive consuming can soften a man. I want him to be a boy and not to sit idly by and just consume things and watch other people do hard things. I want him to do hard things and to inspire others. So if we keep the capability of doing things and we stay durable long enough as parents in this new chapter of our life, then he'll be around that growing up and can just continue moving forward and doing the same thing and spreading the love. Aren't there so many things to touch? Callan, what do you think about this? Give me a if you're having fun. Oh, that was a Okay, yeah, he's having fun. very rooty. Good old Appalachia trails. If you're from the West Coast and never been out east and you're wondering what trails look like, whether it's anything on the Appalachian Trail, Benton MacKaye Trail, Pinhoti Trail, any mountain bike single track trail, whether it's a park or not, it's this all the time. You don't always get the water, but you will definitely get a green tunnel of roots and rocks, and it will always be humid. Best you can. Callan, since you love leaves, here is your birthday present. You don't have these back at home. Grab it.
That's a big leaf.
Grab it.
Oh.
Leaf bye-bye. You know, I don't want to be one of these filmers who all you hear say is, oh wow, that's beautiful. Hey, check that out. Oh, look at this. Man, this is cool. So, instead of doing that, I'm just going to go to some pretty cool B-roll and let you see it for yourself.
Times like these can last forever. Some are like the wind that comes and goes. Times like these can move too fast, and all I really wanna do is move slow. My heart, my lungs, my feet, my tongue speaks for you and you forever. All for you, all for you. I will. I'll be here for you. I'll be here for you. I'll be here for you. Sing I will. Sing I will. The presence of you is never ending. I feel your love deep down in my soul. Like a spring you are freely giving. My heart is a cup you overflow. Sing I will. I'll be here for you. I'll be here for you. I'll be here for you. This feeling in my chest you cast upon me is a feeling I never want to let go. My eyes are fixed upon your goodness. I'll love you forever, this I know.
Hey man. It's you out here, right? You have fun? Yeah. Left arm, come on.
Good job, Buck.
So, I made an adventure trip boo-boo, which is actually my first time ever making. Typically, when you bring your backpack meals, you're supposed to boil some water, pour it in it, let it sit for 10 minutes, stir it up, enjoy, right? Well, I brought the jet boil, everything that came with it, but what I forgot was the fuel canister. So,
Noob.
so we're not having warm meals. We're not having warm creamy beef and noodles with mushrooms. We're not having warm al pastor with cilantro lime rice. No. We're going to cold soak it, and while it sits here and rehydrates, we're going to go play in the water. When hiking with a baby, don't forget to bring diapers, and don't forget to pack them out. Remember, practice leave no trace. Are you ready to go to the waterfall? Can you say, if you're ready? Say, Dad, if you really love Mama more than me. Okay, he said, he's ready to go to the waterfall.
9 years ago, this waterfall looked almost exactly the same. The rocks haven't changed, and the water continues to flow just as it always has. But everything else around it has changed. What was once a weekend adventure for just the two of us has become the beginning of a new chapter with Callan. It's a reminder that life doesn't stand still, seasons change, families grow, and the people we love shape us in ways we never expect.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Callan. Happy birthday to you.
Ready? Blow it. Say.
Yay! Happy birthday, buddy.
Mwah. You want to eat the banana? Ooh, hot, a little warm. Oh, ready? Say.
Happy birthday. I'm so glad you came. Happy birthday from the Crane Gang. We are so excited that you came to see. We are so excited that you came to meet. Hey! Oh. When you get older and you watch this video, you're gonna think, those are some cool parents. I'm glad they got that on film for me to see. I want more of that in my life. Or when you're 14, you're like, why do I have a hankering for some adventure? And then we're gonna show you some of these films and you're gonna be like, oh, I see where I got it from.
Banana, birthday banana.
Birthday banana. Birthday banana. Birthday banana. Birthday banana.
Yeah. Ding. Waterfall.
Waterfall.
As the time at the waterfall was ending, I took a moment to myself. I couldn't help but feel grateful. Grateful for a wife who's willing to chase adventures alongside me, and grateful for a little boy who's already changed the way I see the world. Moments like these have a way of reminding me that being a husband and a father isn't measured by the biggest accomplishments or the busiest schedules. It's measured in the ordinary moments we choose not to rush through. I know there will be seasons when life feels faster and responsibilities grow heavier, but I hope we never become too busy to stop, look around, and remember that these are the days we'll one day wish we could experience again.
Callan, are you ready to hike back out? No. Mom, are you ready to hike back out?
Yes. And no.
Here you go.
Dada, are you ready to hike back out?
I enjoy being here. We're here for almost 2 hours.
Hopefully Callan will fall asleep. It will be, if he does, it'll be the first time he's ever fallen asleep in it. So, we'll see.
Maybe he will fall asleep. We will see.
We'll keep you updated. Where's Callan going?
So, do you think adventures are less meaningful now with a child? I'm sorry, more meaningful but less adventurous with a child?
I think that's the age and stage that we're in. I would say they're still adventures. They are just smaller snippets of adventure. Safer adventure, more calculated adventure. but not any less fulfilling or joyful, for sure.
Do you think there are more stresses?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta pack food, diapers. You don't want them to swallow a stick or rock. You're on a little more of a higher alert when you have a third little one with you. Because you want them to stay safe. You gotta watch out for the elements because they don't weather them as well as we do. So you just gotta be a little more alert on various things. So.
Now we are getting to the point of the trail on the eastern side of the loop, where Ashton says I left her to die for the yellow jackets. There was a big yellow jacket nest on the trail. Some hikers hiking the opposite direction alerted us and told us that. And by the time we got to the section, I had saw one. And when I did, I took off sprinting forward, and Ashton...
No, that is not the
that is so what happened.
That is not what
Ashton
happened.
kind of stayed still and did this whole thing and started getting stung.
Not.
And
No.
I'm sprinting.
No, that's not how it went.
Oh yeah, that's not how it went.
No.
Do tell.
I remember it step by step because it was so traumatic for me. There was a sign that said yellow jacket nest in the area, or maybe it was a hornet's nest, one of the two. Either way, you don't want to get near them. In the area, okay? We weren't trying to go in their area. We had stopped. We were looking around, trying to figure out which way we're gonna go, see if we see any. We're standing here just like this, okay? Next thing I know, I see a little yellow and black little devil flying thing in my periphery. And then I feel one hit me on my leg right here, okay? Hit me, tore me up. First time I've ever been stung by one of those.
I do remember that.
And I yelled. I can't remember which one I yelled. It was either yellow jacket or hornet. I'm pretty sure it was hornets, honestly. And I started running because I got stung. I'm not going to stay in the same spot when I got stung. Started running. Next thing I know, Kyle zooms by me and is gone. Gone. I can't even see him anymore. So if I would have had an allergic reaction, I would have died right there. Keep in mind, we hadn't been dating for too long, okay? So I didn't know what he was gonna do, if he was gonna run off and leave me. No idea. That's the time he left me to die in the woods.
Yeah. You heard it here. Hey, I have a question.
What you got?
What does a successful day look like now on an adventure? Is it mileage? Is it efficiency? Is it no crying? What does it look like?
I think baseline success is getting out of the house and everyone making it back in one piece. And then decently good spirits. As long as you make memories, hopefully you got some good ones in there. I think it's a success. And you get to eat afterwards.
We're done. So 5.23 miles, 4 hours and 24 minutes.
And we're still away.
And we're still awake.
Callan, but barely.
Like a mule. I'm gonna show you how smart people do it. Thanks. Hard to do it with a camera in your hand.
So refreshing. As we're nearing the finish, was today as you expected? Was it better? Worse?
It actually went pretty smooth. I think my least expected moment today or situation was Callan being in a carrier this long. Again, so what, 5 hours, 25 minutes? So I thought he actually did superb to be in a carrier for that long. And that's what I like the most, for sure. Everything else was pretty chill for the most part. He did just fine. My legs did fine. The pack is actually really comfortable for 30, 40 pounds. What about you? What did you expect?
Mine's almost kind of similar, the same. I did not expect him to do as well as he did in the carrier for as long as he was in there. My legs did better than I expected, so that was a plus. Yeah, I think it went a lot smoother than I expected it to. Way less tears than I expected there to be. So, always a win. And we have a sleepy boy, a sleepy birthday boy.
He is tired. He's holding on. Look at this fool. Well, let's get loaded up and head on out.
And I guarantee you he'll be asleep within
15 minutes.
Oh, I was going to give him 5.
5? Wow, okay. We'll get in the car and we'll check back in with you and let you know who was closest. Ashton with under 5 and Kyle under 15. So, one big tip before we leave. When you're hiking with your baby, organization is key. When you're carrying food, that's right, Callan's clapping. When you're carrying food, when you're carrying clothes, when you're carrying some toys, when you're carrying diapers, when you're carrying wipes, you need to know where all those things are. When you're out there enjoying the day, you don't want to be stressed about where those things are. I don't want her have to communicate, hey, can you check the bag for the diapers? Where are they? In the bottom. Okay. So what Ashton did was this week, is she purchased these colorful bags from Walmart. They're water resistant. They come in different colors. She picked the ones that she liked, and that's perfect. So one of our bags we had food, right? One of the bags we had
Callan stuff. Callan's clothes.
some of Callan's clothes, right? And another tip that we just learned is after you're changing your wet clothes, you can throw them in the bag, toss them in the car, and nothing gets spoiled elsewhere. It all stays nice and confined, and it makes it super nice and convenient. So it's a big tip for, that's right.
Second tip are these clear, almost like pencil case boxes. Also got them at Walmart. They were in the school aisle. I keep all of his medicine that he may need. He doesn't take anything regularly, but just keep all kinds of stuff in here because you never know what you need. You can seal it. They're like a harder plastic, so things don't get crushed quite as easy. And then I also keep sunscreen and lotions in one as well, so you don't have to worry about them being smushed and squirting all over the place. So Walmart school aisle, that came in, the colorful bags came in a pack of, I believe, five or six different ones, and then you can just purchase these. They're by themselves. So, but these have been a game changer, as well as the colorful bags this trip have been a game changer.
So go get some. So, after today, is there anything that you would have done differently from plan to completion, even though we're not completed yet?
I would try or would love to get his stuff and our stuff together prior than the day of. I think that would be my biggest thing that would help set us up for a positive attitude and not feeling rushed to start off. But then other than that, I feel like we have everything that we needed. There wasn't a time where I was like, oh man, I wish I had this, or I forgot this, other than the no fuel in the jet bowl. I had to cold soak our food, but not the end of the world. Still ate. Still prefer it warm though.
Correct.
But that's mine.
So, I've got to stop saying so much at the beginning of every video. I will work on that, YouTube. Friends, stay with us, please. Well, let's say in about, I don't know, 10, 15 years from now, right? We keep doing this every birthday. We keep taking him out of school on his birthday. Wait, it's summer. You don't have to come out of school on his birthdays. Boom. But no, let's say moving forward, right? Or what is one thing you want to look back and say, I'm glad we did that with Callan? Or I want Callan to get this out of those memories together, all those travel memories together. I want him to see this, to feel this. What are those things?
That's a tough one.
I know, I'm putting you on the spot here.
That's a deep one. I would always want him to feel like his birthday is celebrated and that we are thankful for being blessed with him.
And that we chose him.
Yes. And so I would just want his birthday for him to be filled with love and joy. And if he doesn't want to go hiking with us on his birthday one day, that's fine. Whatever he wants to do, we're here for it. But just making it about him on that day, I think, is a tradition that's super important. Always celebrating it, always making it a big deal. I like to decorate on birthdays. Big decorator on birthdays.
Well, we saw that this morning with his fuzzy toy parade.
He had a balloon celebration. But yeah, I think it's really, as a kid, I slept hard, and so my mom would literally climb on my bed, decorate with balloons and streamers above me as I sleep, decorating the whole room, and then I would wake up and boom, I would be like, oh my gosh, this is just the coolest thing ever. And it doesn't really take a lot to make a kid feel special.
No.
It really doesn't. And so I think going that extra mile just to put in that effort so that they 100% do know that that is their day, that you are so wildly thankful for them and just want them to have a good time and smile and be happy. I will always celebrate birthdays. I think they're a big deal. And so just celebrating and loving on him every birthday, obviously throughout the year as well, but just really honing it in on his birthday, I think is something that I enjoy.
As this day comes to an end, I'm reminded that so much of life is uncertain, but our hope doesn't have to be. We don't know where the years ahead will take us, what challenges we'll face, or how much life will change, but we do know what we want to build our family around. Faith in God, love for one another, and the hope that we can keep becoming who He has called us to be. Our prayer is that Callan grows up knowing he is deeply loved, that he learns to trust God through every season, and that he becomes a man who is capable of loving others well. We won't get every moment right, but if we can keep choosing faith, presence, and love, then I believe we'll be building something far more valuable than any memory we could ever capture on camera.
Man, what a day. It was a great day. You know, if I could freeze one moment today, I believe it would be sitting there at the final waterfall and hearing my wife say, you know, I think I'm going to go hop in. You know, she hasn't done much of that in the last 12 months since Callan has been born. She's not had a lot of spontaneous moments, and seeing her do that, which is good for a husband to see. You know, love seeing my wife be the person she was when we were dating, and catching a glimpse of that is something worth remembering. The second thing I wish I could freeze was seeing Callan's face during the birthday banana song. He was so pumped and jazzed, and it's definitely going to be unforgettable for years to come. I believe 5 years from now, if this was to happen 5 years from now, I think he would be running around, playing, crawling, entering the water with me, with her, and that's a cool thing about too as well. So, what a great day. All right, Callan's asleep, so we can enjoy the fire now. Ah, what a great day. I had fun. I've missed those kind of adventures. And it was fun going back to a waterfall that we've been to 9 years ago. But taking him with us, you know, and someone new, right? So it's just is a cool kind of full circle moment there.
I was pleasantly surprised how tolerant of the carrier he was for the amount of time. Did not cry, seemed very joyful in it, loved the outdoors, wanted to touch all the leaves, just had a great time. So that is definitely a positive note from today. It allows us to look forward to more adventures, whether it be short, long, overnight, day trips, knowing that we have the capability to take him with us efficiently.
Oh, for sure. And just so we're not too long-winded for our viewers, let's end with one question tonight, and then you and I can just enjoy this fire by ourselves.
What you got?
If you had to replay one moment today over and over, which moment would that be?
which moment will you take with you on the days to come?
This is going to sound cliche, but the birthday banana.
The birthday banana.
The birthday banana.
Birthday banana. Birthday banana.
He loves
birthday
bananas, and it's just, he's joyful for everything, and it's a small season that they stay that way.
Right.
Everything's new and exciting, and so just getting to see him in an element that he hasn't been in like wildly amount, because he's not that old.
Right.
And enjoying it and just taking it for all it's worth is something that I will remember.
I can't wait till he just starts running around with us and like playing and wanting me to throw him in random waterfall or off random waterfalls, or
I
swimming.
think we'll have our hands completely full and wish that we had 7 more hands, because he's already a handful.
It's okay. Well, friends, thank you for joining us on our adventure today. Hope you were entertained. Hope it was worth your while, for sure. So thank you for that. Ashton, do you have anything to say?
Don't be afraid to get out there and try something new. It's probably going to go better than you expect it to, and that is encouraging, for sure.
I love that. If you don't mind, I'd like to pray for us, and we can video. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for this young boy who has impacted our lives. Thank you for all the blessings that are seen, and especially those that are unseen. Thank you for the gift of time, joy, and love, things much greater than presents here on earth. We hope our viewers see you through our love and our happiness, and we look forward to the days ahead of us. Amen.
Amen.
See you, friends. Good night.